but get lost in this song every time I hear it. What can I say? It's my intro. Like, I'm gonna gawk over it the entire time we're here. Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcome back to more VIII Lacrimosa of Dina. Last time, we made our way through the first section of the Octus Overlook in the Ocean Path. And with it, we explored the Ocean Era, the path of the Ocean Era. I missed a chest? What? Oh, we're going back and getting that chest. I'm sorry, but I have made it this far. I have not missed a single chest. I've even gone back and gotten every single chest in all previous areas. There's no way that I'm letting the Ocean Era make me miss a chest. Not happening. But anyway, outside of, you know, coming back here to grab this chest wherever it is. There it is. No! There it is. Excuse me. Grab the chest. Pure Orichalcum. It's actually very good because then we can get armor made for. We can get armor made for. I believe. Dina and Laxia. Or at least get it made for one of them. More than likely be Dina. But anyway, all of this aside, all of, you know, going to get these this treasure chest aside, this time we're going to be continuing on through the Octus Overlook, getting through to different eras and, you know, finding our way close to getting closer and closer to succeeding in stopping the Lacrimosa. Alright, so as we can see over here, this path that was at first blocked is now open to us. So, let's go. Actually, I need to go to my equipment real quick. Yeah, the Shining Chronos. Yeah, we can make that basically for Dina and Laxia, but we're going to wait till we finish the Octus Overlook since we're going to be making one last trip back to Castaway Village anyway, and oh, I thought that Essence Stone was lost forever. Because there is at least one more time that you can, there's at least one more time that you can go back in Octus Overlook and do anything that you have missed before heading off towards the end of the game, and I'll be taking that opportunity. Gosh, every time it falls down, I swear we're just, like, losing it forever, because that's how it is in a lot of the other games I play. I mean, hell, freaking Xenoblade 2, if you fight an enemy too close to a cliff, and you, kill them, and, like, their items or money falls off the edge, that's it. It's gone. Like, I'm not used to VIII being that much, you know, more forgiving. Oh, glorious. We have a Dina Frog. These guys were... Or we fought some of these guys before. Not this version, actually. We fought those guys in the, was it the Shalom Jungle, or was it the Chasm? It might have been the Chasm, actually. No, actually, no, it was the Eroded Valley. So weird how far we've come. We're already towards the end of the game, and we've, you know, remembering back to, like, earlier parts, like Eroded Valley, so early on. That was, like, episode 15, I think, was when we started the Eroded Valley. And now we're on episode 79. What was that, Fel? Oh, Ancient Bone, okay. We need to be on the lookout for certain parts, especially the underworld, because I at least want to get that upgrade from Dina. Because Dina does have the, Dina does have that upgrade to the SP bar that we can get, and I just might as well get it out of the way. Oh joy, you. The Chronos Tyrant. Yes. Your brethren, I've slain you before, and you're still a pain in my backside. Alright, is that everything here? Is this where we need to go? Yes, okay. Just kind of making sure I don't want to get lost here. The tough thing about Octus Overlook is that it's not really a maze. It does kind of have a linearity to it, like the ocean era. But you can get lost easily just by not paying attention to which paths take you where. Also, apologize if you hear any, noises like, trumpet noises in the background. My sister is practicing her trumpet, and I'm not gonna, ask her to not do that while I'm doing a recording session, because that just wouldn't be very fair to, her. Like, especially since she's got school going on, and so she has, that's kind of more important than me recording the rest of this and everything, and so kind of just letting her do it. And if it comes up in the background during like cutscenes, I can edit those. I can like edit the audio out if it's hearable in when I'm talking. I apologize. I'm just letting you guys know in advance, so that way you're not confused about what exactly is going on in my background. But yeah, she's just doing that, and I'm gonna let her do it. I'm not gonna be, an asshole and just say, oh no, I'm recording, you cannot be noisy like that. Because what kind of person would I be? I mean, yeah, I like, having my privacy when I record, and I like, having the quietness, which is why I mostly record at around like 10 o'clock at night and like midnight and everything, because that's when everybody's usually asleep, and so I get quiet time at that point. But like, I'm not gonna like, stop that, like stop her from practicing when I'm recording during the day if I get an opportunity to do so. Because that's just, not very fair. But, excuse yourself. Excuse yourself, Shakas. Yeah. Hopefully, none of the stuff she's practicing gets me copyrighted, because I know for a second there, if you guys heard it, which you probably didn't, I don't know, my mic's been being weird, like, it's not picking up a lot of the background noise, and I don't know what I did to make that happen, because I didn't edit my settings at all in Audacity. And so, like, I don't know if you'll actually hear what she's playing or not. But like, she was playing the Star Wars theme, and so it's like, I really hope that wouldn't get me copyrighted by Disney, because there's this trumpet in the background playing that song. But then again, I don't think that the copyright system works like that. I'm just not really sure. Anyway, we have now reached our next crystal. Welcome to the Path of the Frozen Era.
What is this place?
A land of ice and snow. Is this the Ice Age?
Yeah, we're in the Path of the Frozen Era, which, yeah, as Lexia said, this could very well be the Ice Age. I've actually never thought about it like that, and I don't even remember her saying that. That's what happens when, like, you play the beginning sections of VIII more recent than like the ending sections, is because like I don't remember her ever saying that like this could be the Ice Age, and that's actually would be really cool if it was. I mean, for one thing, like, it'd be cool because everything would kind of fall into place with something from ancient history, like our world's history. I mean, I just like pulled a shulk or like a Toon Link that I in Smash Brothers off like the side of that cliff. But it'd be kind of cool because if you saw like a few episodes ago in Thanatos' Heart to Heart, he mentioned something about Africa, which is, you know, it's basically Africa, but it's spelled with an O instead of an I. And he talks about visiting the Sahara Desert, which is, you know, obviously a name reference to the Sahara Desert, which is located in Africa. And so it's just those little details that I like about games like this, is how, you know, there's real world locations that can be, that they can make into like these cool locations on, like in these games, or just even reference them. Just like, you know, the Roman empires, you know, the spelled like W-O-M-U-N. It's the same as like the Roman Empire from, you know, our time. So it's like cool that they're kind of putting realistic, you know, things into these games, and it just makes the game have a cool sort of identity. Well, not just the games, it's the entire franchise have a cool sort of identity to it, like unique and all that. I you know, will never see it, and I will never see it, and I'll be glad with it that Adult will never get the Indiana Jones treatment, and that all the East games are literally, they take place in certain parts of history, and like the outcome would be the same even if Adult was involved or not. Because I'm sorry, but any person who watches the Indiana Jones movies, you cannot tell me that every single movie, that if you just, you know, play out the story the exact way without Indy in it, the outcome is the same exact outcome no matter what. Like, I'm serious. Raiders of the Lost Ark, this is actually major spoilers, so I guess if you haven't seen the Indiana Jones movies, probably skip ahead a little bit. I'll probably put a timestamp up for when I stop talking about them, but, like, in the first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, I believe it's the Nazis are the ones that are looking for the Ark. But, like, Indy ends up finding the Ark, but then gets, you know, captured by the Nazis and all that. And, you know, the Nazis still die in the end. They open the Ark and they all get, you know, their flesh ripped off and spirits destroyed and everything. And it's like, Indy, if Indy wasn't there, they still would have found the Ark. They still would have, it would have taken them a lot longer than Indy, but like, you know, if they still would have found the Ark, the same outcome would have happened. Oh, what's a great example? Oh, Kingdom of the Crystal Soul is exactly a good example. Oh, what's her name? Shoot, the main evil lady in there, I don't remember her name, and I feel stupid for not remembering it, but, you know, she would have, like, she couldn't, you know, figure out where to go for the Crystal Skull, but she would have found out eventually, and the same outcome would have happened. She would have asked the aliens for, you know, all of the knowledge in the world, and through that she would have been destroyed, and the aliens would have left Earth and all that. It's like, the Indiana Jones movies, just thinking about it, like, it doesn't matter which way you look at it, doesn't matter what happens, like, they're literally all gonna play out the same without Indy in them. Trust me, I had my childhood ruined, now yours is ruined too. The second crystal. It looks like just like the first one. Psyche Minos.
It's the same as before.
So this is Minos' Psyche, right? Because it definitely looks tough like him. Yes, but this is no time for hesitation. Let's have a good, clean fight. Yep, just like the previous fight with Hydra, we now have Psyche Minos, which is Minos' Psyche that was, I guess, destroyed by the, or taken by the, Lacrimosa when it visited his era. And you know what we gotta do? It's typical, we just have to show it who's boss. It's not too hard of a fight, it's kind of similar to, you know, Hydra. Just gotta dodge his attacks and look for windows of opportunities and all that. I'm curious, is his face weak? Is this weak point in his face? Yes it is, I believe. This looks to be the place we're doing the most damage. So, we're just gonna keep attacking him, keep wailing on him, get him down soon enough. Actually, I think his weak point is where we can get the most out of stunning him. Oh, and I fell off. Of course I did. It's me we're talking about. I can't, you know, not fall off. Did we do it?
Look, the psyches are being released. Yes, it seems to have worked.
Excellent. I hope we can keep this up.
Huh? The real one showed up. I never thought anyone would prove capable of releasing the psyches from this crystal. I found you creatures amusing at first, but you are much more remarkable than I had imagined. It seems a proper introduction is in order. My name is Minos. In a bygone era of ice and snow, my people conquered this land, and I ruled over them as king. You have defeated my psyche. As such, I will concede defeat.
You're a warden, aren't you? Shouldn't you put up more of a fight?
I've done more than enough to fulfill my duty as a warden of evolution. Truth be told, I'm relieved that you have released my people's psyches. So long as they remained in that crystal, I'm certain they could not rest in peace.
I didn't expect a warden to be so compassionate. Perhaps this is the effect of my psyche having been released by you all. I've not felt as mirthful in ages, but know this, Adol. Though you have accomplished much, defying the Lacrimosa is a fool's errand. I knew you would say that. Donna,
Yes?
I think I'm beginning to understand why you have allied with Adol. His stubborn spirit complements your...
Thank you.
The paths ahead of you are nothing like the ones you faced so far. I cannot help you, but I can at least pray for you. And when you finally know defeat, we can drink and watch the world unfold together. Are you humoring me? The look on your face says otherwise. Now then, you had best be off. Your time is dwindling. Stay, of course, until the very end. And we have taken down the frozen era and opened a new path forward. Next time on VIII Lacrimosa of Dina, we continue through the Octus Overlook and make our way to the next path. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, troops at a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.